This FOA YouTube lecture series video is intended to introduce you to the FOA. Hello, I'm Jim Hayes, President of the Fiber Optic Association. I want to take a few minutes and introduce you to the FOA, tell you a little bit about how we got started, what our goals are, and what we're doing today to promote fiber optics as an industry. The FOA was organized in 1995 by 12 highly experienced professional trainers from industry, education, and government. The intention was to create a professional society for fiber optics, like the IEEE for electronics. We organized as a not-for-profit educational corporation in the United States, what the IRS calls a 501c6. Here's a picture of one of our first board meetings. We actually started in a conference room at Fiber U, the large-scale fiber optic training conference that we ran throughout the 1990s. This group of people, all of whom were involved in training in fiber optics, wanted to create an organization that would be a professional society that would set standards for education, create certification programs that were independent of other manufacturers, and would create standards appropriate for our industry. The FOA is chartered to promote professionalism in fiber optics through education, certification, and standards. That's what it says on our incorporation documents, and that's what we do today. While the FOA is headquartered here in California, where Karen and I do the majority of the administrative and technical work, we are really a virtual organization with contributors around the world. Tom Collins from Ohio, college professor and teacher for the IBEW, is on our board of directors, as is Bill Graham, a professional trainer in Toronto. The FOA supports all fiber optic technicians and companies in all of the fiber optic industry, from component and system manufacturing through installation, training, and end users. In recent history, we've supported premises cabling and wireless too, because so many of our fiber optic installers are involved in premises cabling. FOA activities include establishing standards for training and certification, approving schools and certifying instructors, and developing training curriculum that is used for training the people who come to the FOA through our schools for certification. We provide technical reference materials. We do that to the entire industry for free, so that there is a single known source of good, reliable technical information on fiber optics. We distribute monthly email and online newsletters, and we work with industry groups and internally to develop standards for the industry. Most people think of the FOA as a training organization, but we really are the overseers of training. We set the standards for training, we approve the schools, we certify the instructors, and we certify the students. We provide curriculum, reference materials, and certifications, but we don't do training. We have over 200 active schools in approximately 30 countries worldwide who do the training. We're the professional society that coordinates all these activities. FOA approved training is based on what we call KSAs: knowledge, skills, and abilities. We expect every student to learn a certain basic knowledge about fiber optics and to develop skills appropriate for their jobs during the training that they take. They have to demonstrate their abilities to their instructor, who will administer the tests for certification and verify that they show the skills required by the FOA before they're certified. Whether it's for basic fiber optics, outside plant fiber optics, or premises cabling, each class includes a fairly straightforward curriculum. It covers the basics of the technology and the jargon. You can't really work in a field without understanding the language, and that's the jargon. Everyone knows about the typical applications that are used, the components that they work with, the installation processes. They know how to test the install cable plant and the components, and they have hands-on exercises that help them learn and demonstrate the skills they need in real-world applications. FOA has 3 basic certifications: CFOT for Certified Fiber Optic Technician, CPCT for Premises Cabling, CFOSPT for Outside Plant. Those are our basic certifications. For longer academic courses, we have an Advanced Fiber Optic Technician certification, and we have a half a dozen specialist certifications in areas such as termination, splicing, testing, fiber to the home, instructing and designing networks. FOA has had over 250 FOA-approved schools certify more than 37,000 technicians as of the end of February of 2012. Our schools include colleges and universities, technical high schools, professional trainers, unions and apprenticeship programs, manufacturers, and government and military organizations, all offering FOA-approved training to their students. FOA certifications are recognized by many people around the world. We have approval from the U.S. Department of Labor. We have telcos, industry people, unions, government, military organizations, worldwide governments. The FOA certification is recognized as the standard for capabilities of technicians in fiber optics. One of the unique things the FOA does is we create our own reference materials for our schools and for the industry in general to use. We have printed textbooks, and the same material is available free online. We have apps for tablets and smartphones. We have these YouTube videos, and we have our own standards. All are designed to help the people working in the industry do a better job. The FOA now publishes our own textbooks. We have 3, a basic fiber book, premises cabling, and outside plant fiber optics. Our books are self-published. It allows us to keep them up to date because they can be updated in days, not years. The books are much lower cost. They cost about 25% as much as typical published textbooks. And they are directly linked to FOA curriculum for training. We offer our books in paper, printed format, as well as ebooks and even apps. The FOA has a comprehensive technical reference guide for fiber optics and premises cabling available free online. It's unbiased. There's no commercial bias to it. It's kept up to date. Typically a dozen pages a week are edited to bring in new information. It includes online study guides and curriculum guides for self-study or for use in blended learning by our schools. We have it formatted so you can read it from personal computers, tablets, and smartphones. The FOA Online Reference Guide is the most popular fiber optics technical site on the internet. In 2011, 2 million pages were downloaded from the FOA site by almost 500,000 visitors. Remember, we said earlier that FOA was started by instructors at Fiber University. Well, Fiber University is back as the FOA's online learning site. It offers self-study, web-based training programs and online tutorials using the technical resources of the FOA Guide. It can be used for self-study, or it can be incorporated in training courses as part of a blended learning program. It provides preparation and extra training for formal training and for certification exams and homework for students. And oh, did I mention? It's all free. Now that it seems everybody has a smartphone or a tablet or is planning on getting one, the FOA is starting to create apps for smartphones and tablets. Our first one was a self-study program based on the FOA Reference Guide that works on the iPad, a little too much detail for a smartphone. And we've offered now a loss calc app, which is free, that will calculate fiber optic link loss budgets, working on your iPad, iPhone, or iPod Touch. Look for more, including FOA standards, color codes, and things like that. And since you're watching this on YouTube, you probably know that the FOA has an extensive YouTube channel with over 60 videos. We have a lecture series on fiber optics and another lecture series on premises cabling, and we have several hands-on fiber and premises cabling installation videos. The channel is the FOA Inc. FOA also participates in social networking. You can find us on Facebook, where we post general news about the FOA and the industry. If you're a CFOT or FOA certified, you can join us on LinkedIn, where we have a special LinkedIn group just for FOA members. And then, of course, we have YouTube, where you can watch and comment on all our videos. From practically the beginning, the FOA has participated in international standards groups. We're a member of ANSI, the American National Standards Institute, and TIA, the Telecommunications Industries Association, and we've participated in TIA and ISO IEC standards groups for a long time. We've worked with NECA in creating NECA FOA 301, the first fiber optic installation standard, which is now available for free downloads. Go to the FOA homepage to find out how to get your free copy. And now we're creating the FOA's own standards for fiber optics, which we call our one-page standards. The FOA is now creating what we call one-page standards. Most industry standards are written by manufacturers for manufacturers, so their products will be interoperable and easily sold in the marketplace. FOA standards are standards written by contractors, designers, installers, and users for themselves, for other contractors, designers, installers, and users. And our standards are devoted to issues that are important for us as users of networks. They're all based on TIA or ISO IEC standards, but they're all simplified and summarized on one page, so they're easily understood and followed and backed by extensive technical information in the FOA online guide. Well, that's our story. We're the FOA, the Professional Society of Fiber Optics. We hope this short video has helped you to better understand what we do, what our role is in the industry, and how we can help. Feel free to contact us at any time. The best way to find out more about the FOA is to go to our website, thefoa.org. But feel free to call us or email us if you need more information.